Hello guys, and sorry for the long delay between episodes. This will be episode 9, round 2, year number 2 against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Long story short, I've just been busy with other stuff. I've been practicing my commentary, working on it, making a little demo reel. Why not? Just for fun. But I'm back. We're gonna do round number 2 now. So let's just see where we left off. So last episode we played Boston in the first round, and we beat them, which was better than our result last year. We won in 6 games. Pretty convincing. Now we're going up against Pittsburgh. So we'll take a look at their lines just so we are familiar with what we are looking at. Or going up against, sorry. So we're looking for Pittsburgh. That is not Pittsburgh. That's just Anaheim 5,000 times. So I guess we'll start in net. So it's Matt Murray and Casey DeSmith. On forehand, it's Hornfist, Crosby, Kessel, Bukestad, Balkan, Gensel, McCann, Simone, Rust, Laferte, Angelo, and Miletic, Schultz, Letang, Gabranson, Mata, Johnson, Bluger, and Scratch, Zach Aston Reese, and Brian Dumoulin. So comparing them to our lines, as we'll take a look at our lines, they have a better top 6 in forwards than us. But I think it's our depth that could win this, because we have a bunch of 80s. Lowest being an 80, highest being an 83 on their bottom 6. They had some low 70s, so like I said, I think we win depth. They beat us on the top. The quick lineup change we made, we're gonna go with Skinner on the second line just to try it out, Lee on the first line, and Simmons on the second line, and Pominville on the third. As for defense, we have the better first line of Dahlin and Ristolainen, Gardner, Stetcher, Hickey, and Scandella. I think both defenses are quite even after the bottom 4. But the top 2, I think we have the best top 2 defensemen in the series. And in nets, we have Carter Hutton and Linus Ullmark. I think they've got the better goaltender in Matt Murray, but we have Carter Hutton, who's been lights out these playoffs. So one more quick look. We'll take a look at the statistics, and I'll show you why we moved these lines around. So Eichel, Lee, Reinhardt, they all had 6 points that first round, so why not put them together, see what they can do. Simmons, Skinner, Kerfoot, they all had 4. Let's put them all together. Let's just try it out. And then, like everybody else, 3 threes, some 2s, and some 1s. We'll see what happens here. See what we can get going. So why don't we just jump in to some simulating, guys. Alright, so we are the better team, so we get home ice advantage to start off the series. We'll be playing game number 1, so let's see what we can do. Simulating all these games, first period. 2-2, okay. So Aston Reese and Malkin, and Stetcher and Skinner. So Skinner and Stetcher scoring about almost 2 minutes apart, but then Malkin and Aston Reese scoring later for them. Let's take a look. We are outshooting them 20-11 that first period, but they managed to get 2. So let's see if we can get that period back, boys, and let's take a lead second period. Perfect, we did. So Middlestat and Nylander, so that third line and the new second line are working. I don't think I need anything else to say. Let's just see if we can automatically take this team out with no problem. And we are the better team so far. We're trying to shut down this third period. And by the looks of it, we might. I just jinxed it, I bet you. Under 5 minutes to go here. And we are going to close out game number 1. We had 37 shots, so right there, great looking by the looks of it. If our offense, defense would play well as well. Carter Hutton, 30 saves. Let's see if we can continue that into game number 2. So far, the lines are moving, and Pominville gets hurt with a fractured left elbow. So we'll bring in Scotty Upshall. So that one hurts a bit. That's an experienced guy right there. But we got to make do. He'll be out till almost a month, actually. Fractured left elbow. I think it said May 19th, so he'll be out for a while. So we're going to have to go without our most experienced player. Let's see if we continue this, though. Game number 2, first period. We do not. They score 2. Hornfist and Letang. So the top defensive line and top forward pairing getting some points there. Let's see if we can get anything going in the second period. We got 1. Okay, Nylander. So the third line has been clicking so far this series. Let's see if the first line, I think Skinner or Eichel got a point, but let's see if we can get anything coming from our first line. Like I said, we're hoping Eichel could break out. We're hoping Reinhart could break out. By the looks of it, come on, guys. We know you guys could do it. Under a minute, and we do not pull them 1 minute, under a minute, but so we dropped the second game 2-1. Very close game. So they steal one on the road. We're the only series that didn't go 2-0. Take a looking down there. So Columbus gets a 2-0 lead, Nashville 2-0 lead, and Vancouver with a 2-0 lead. Just go in here. Hopefully we don't lose this one. If we do, though, we may have to make some changes. Go back to our old lines. So nothing going in the first, but they are outplaying us 15 shots to 5. Cool. Let's try this. Let's try this period again. Let's see if we can put some shots on Murray. Second period. All right, 1-1. They're still out shooting us, but we got Skinner and we got Gensel. So maybe I leave that second line because Skinner is scoring now on that second line. But I would prefer that it be the first line getting points if we paid them the money for. And we take a penalty, long penalty. Who got the game misconduct? We killed it off. That should be momentum for us to score one late. And we are not going to. We're going to go to overtime. You know how I feel about overtime. I'm not going to watch. I am not going to watch. And yeah, like I said, I don't watch because we took a loss there. We were outplayed, I think, by the looks of it. 42 shots to 30. Evgeny Malkin beating us. Let's move Skinner back up to the first line. We're gonna have to move him up because we need Eichel. We need Captain Eichel to. Okay, we'll do this. We'll go with this. This is what got us 6 games winning in 6 games. Hopefully, Eichel and Reinhart can come alive. I mean, Eichel's got what, 2 points in 3 games, but expecting better. Won't lie. All right, next period. All right, first period. All right, there we go. Well, to scoring, and it's Tage Thompson. So, like I said, the bottom 6, I think we have them beat. We're outplaying them, but like I said, bottom 6, we have them outbeat. Let's see, second period. All right, 2-1. Honestly, of course, I move him around and he gets a goal. So we're up 2-1. Close game. Let's see if we can tie the series up and make it a best of 3. Power play for us. Anything going? Nope. There we go. Perfect. Sam Reinhart. Like I said, I wanted that first line going, and he's able to score one late. And by the looks of it, there we go. Jeff Skinner. There we go. The first line has come alive again. The first line's back. Just like the Backstreet Boys. Don't ask me. I tried to, but I try to make it fun. Terrible at it. So I've been told. So we take this one. We're going into the best of 3, which is good. No changes. We're not going to make any changes. We're just going to go into this. If this first line comes alive, it'll be a genius move by me. So first period. There we go. 1-0 again. And it's Rasmus Ristolainen from the point. So there we go. We're getting goals from defense now. See if the second line can get some goals. Or second pairing defenseman can get some points. Let's see what we get. And they tied up. It's Erica Branson, of all people. No disrespect, but he's a 77 that we saw. I don't think he should be playing. But even shots. Let's see if we can do. Let's see if we can make a comeback and win this. Now they're outplaying us, which is not good to see. But we get a power play, and anything going to happen? No, we just turn it over to them. And I'm scared it's going to go to overtime again because I'm not going to want to watch it, and I'll probably be silent. And we are going to overtime. You know how I feel about this. I'm not watching again, and I'm not going to talk. Not talking, I promise. I'm looking. Hey, there we go. Okay. See, I didn't talk. I didn't look. And it's Jack Eichel. Captain Jack Eichel on Casey Smith. So, did Matt Murray get hurt? Is the question. We're up 3-2. Did Matt Murray get hurt? Interesting to find out. I don't know if we could take a look. Let me see. Palmville, like I said, Montour out still. Let's take a look. Did he get hurt? No, he did not. So, unless it's one of those glitches that they just randomly change goaltenders, but... so, we're on the verge of moving on to the conference finals for the first time since, what, I think 06-07 for this team when they lost to mine's truly, Ottawa Senators. Let's see if we can go to the conference finals, though. Let's see if we can change these history books on the Buffalo Sabres from being a laughingstock. First period. There we go. We seem to get the first goal a lot. Wayne Simmons, good acquisition right there at the deadline. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Second period. All right, 3-1. Andres Lee, 2 goals, one with 5 seconds to go, and Angelo gets one from them. All right, guys, third period. We win this. We're moving on. Let's do the simulation. And I simmed it too fast, but we won. I hit the wrong button. We won, guys. We're moving on. We're going to be going to the third round for the first time in over a decade for this team. Andres Lee came up clutch with 2 goals that game. We don't know our opponents, so let's just take a couple couple moves, or a couple days to simulate up. It's over, and Brandon Montour is back, so we're going to get one of our second pairing defensemen to look better now, I think. Adding Montour back into the lineup. So we have 283s and now manning the point, which is good. And we are going to be going up against a bunch of jerks in Carolina. So it's Carolina and Buffalo of all teams to go up. Rematch of the 05-06 Conference Championship Finals when Carolina moved on and ended up winning the Cup. So let's see if we can, do what history did at one point. So let's take a look at the points first. So Andres Lee led the way, Jack Eichel, Wayne Simmons, Reinhart, Skinner, Nylander. Okay, expected. I will not make any changes, don't worry. I will leave the lines the way they are. Because I think since we did change those lines after we dropped when we went down 2-1, right? Yeah, we went down 2-1. We moved Skinner back up, put Lee down, and 3 straight wins got us in to where we are. So we're going to leave it as the way it is. Jeff Skinner going up against his former team, now that I realize that. Let's take a look at the lines for the bunch of jerks over there in Carolina. There is Carolina. So Teravainen, Aho, and Svechnikov. I think first line versus first line, hopefully. So Aho, we'll just start with the left side. So Teravainen and Skinner are roughly the same, in my opinion. Eichel's better than Aho, and then Svechnikov is better than Reinhart. So I think it's going to be a first line versus first line kind of series, hopefully. Second line, Justin Williams. Martin Necas. Who is he? 2017 first rounder. Why have I never seen this guy? And Nino Niederreiter. My opinion, their second line with Necas kicks our ass, I think. Just because of the Necas part. Kerfoot, don't get me wrong, but we have Simmons and we have Andres Lee. Lee's better than Williams, but Niederreiter is better than Simmons. Going to the third, Donskoy, Stahl, McGinn, and then former teammate Evan Rodriguez, Lucas Wallmark, and Jimmy Hayes. So I think we're kind of even almost in a way. If you really think about it, I think we're all even in a way. But I think our fourth line beats their fourth line. Very even though in defense, Hamilton and Fleury, our first line's better. Slavin, Falk. Their defense is better, that's for sure, except the first line. Even if they put Falk up there, I still think we have a better first line. So Slavin, Falk, and Dahan and Pesci. And then in goaltending, it's Robin Leonard, apparently, who's hurt. He's an 87, though. And then Mrazek. Scratches Joe Morrow, Trevor Van Riemsdyk, and Roland McEwen. So in my opinion, I think, guys, it's going to be a fun series on this one. No other changes I want to make. Nothing I want to change that could change the complexion of this team. So let me know what you guys think. We'll do round 3 hopefully soon. I'm expecting that one probably be recorded early next week, just because I was going to do it Sunday, but the St. Louis could win on Sunday night. We'll see what happens though. So you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, drop in the comments below, follow us on social media, and we'll be back for round number 3 against the bunch of jerks Carolina Hurricanes.